Hey fellas, gonna be streaming soon. I mean, I'm already streaming, but gonna be actually streaming soon. How's that? It's okay. Right now we have the starting soon screen, which I just turned on like the stream before this stream, so it's new, so it's cool, right? You know, you know what we're gonna be doing today based off the title. Jesus Christ, my hands are cold. My hands are so cold. I just came out of the bath and my hands are so cold. I just washed my hands. Oh my god. We're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna be streaming at 4:30, so in 5 minutes, that's when the stream is actually starting. So be excited for that, I suppose. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, hey. Hey, I'm back. Starbucks. What do you mean this is a terrible time? There's an award show? Oh my god. Fine. Disney. I don't know anything about that. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna be doing it anyway. Don't even worry about it. Just for fun. Just for fun. I mean, I don't know. I didn't actually hear anything about that. And that's crazy. It's crazy at 4:30. Oh my god. It's okay. It's okay. Starbucks. It's alright. It's okay. Calm down. It's alright. Shh. Calm down. It's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll just, I don't know. We'll do it anyway. I had it planned, and you know how I am with breaking tradition. I hate that. I can't watch three things at once. I'm sorry. I'll get back. I assume get back when one of them is over. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can watch the VOD. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. You know what? I think I'm just gonna start now. I think I'm just gonna start now. It's 4:30. It's 4:29 p.m. But might as well be 4:30, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay. So let me switch to the main thing. It's Control One. Ah, look at that. Awesome. And then we also got our music. This rules. Tell me if the. Be sure to tell me if the music's too loud and whatnot. Let me actually turn it down a little bit. Just turn it down a little bit. Hey guys, guess what? Today we're drawing Clint from the hit video game Stardew Valley. You know about that guy? Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Yeah. I only heard about Stardew Valley like recently. I knew it was from everyone's favorite. Come on, everyone's favorite. Paul and friend, we love Paul and friend, right? She loves this game. Like she goes crazy over this game. And a big part of it, which I I don't know anything about it, but a big part of it is essentially dating. It's like a dating simulator, kind of mixed with Minecraft, I suppose. That's really the best I can describe it. And friend Pollen, God bless her soul, she bought me the game recently. She bought me the game, which is very, very cool, right? And I've been playing it a little bit, and out of all of the characters in it, right, only like half of them are dateable within like the story or whatever, right? And one of them is not Clint, this character. He is not even a dateable one, but God, he's my favorite. God, he's my favorite. For no reason either. I just like I like his sprites. Look at this. Look at this. I like these sprites. He's a funny guy looking. But I hate the close-up sprites of him. Look at the beard. Look at how they drew the beard. It makes no sense. Do you see that? Okay, I'm not gonna make fun of the sprite makers. But look at how they drew the beard. It looks like it's hanging off of his face like a sticky note. Like a sticky note. You ever seen an actual beard? Doesn't look like that. Doesn't look like that. Look up man with beard, and if you see any that looks like that, it'll probably be one, and then none others. I swear to you. I swear to you. Because beards don't look like... Trust me. Beards do not look like that. But who knows, right? Who knows? Yeah. So this is like a... This furnace type deal? I don't know. I'm not a blacksmith. So I think that's how that would be shaded, right? Yeah, let's do something like that. Something like this. Something like this. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Also, let me tell you. I know that because because as soon as I started like watching my my art streams like back, you know, this was like early me streaming, right? And whenever I would start to watch him back, jeez, he is going crazy on the trumpet. Oh my god. Yeah. Whenever I started watching my VODs back, I noticed that a big part of like background noise was you know, me just like just going ham on the good old drawing tablet, which you know, I don't see the appeal in when it comes to listening to that, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to hear that, but guess what? Guess what? I'm not gonna have to worry about it for long because, and this is a big because, that doesn't mean anything. I don't know why I said that. Because soon, and by soon I mean December 25th, right? The Jesus's holiday, as other God-fearing citizens, right, like to call it. I don't know anything about that. Christmas. Christmas. And during Christmas, I'm getting an arm. That's it. No, I'm getting an arm for the microphone. You know, like a little thing, a little reach around thing. Basically, so that it's suspended. Because right now it's got a little stand on it. So we won't have to worry about the noises and the background noise and the pee pee and the poo poo anymore. We won't have to worry about that. That wasn't funny. Don't laugh at that. Jesus. Yeah, we won't have to worry about that anymore. So we're all good. We're all good. But for now, we'll just have to make do. We'll just have to make do. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay though. We're fine. We're fine. Usually I have a lot more to talk about. Like in streams. I don't know how to shade this also. I don't know how to shade this. Yeah. Usually I have more to talk about, you know, like, oh, this week I did this, or yesterday this funny thing happened to me, but no. Nothing funny has been happening. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. I mean, how many stories can you get out of spending a majority of your time just drawing indoors because of you know what? Coronavirus. Coronavirus. But it's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'll just leave it like that. Whatever. It's okay if the shading's messy. I'm gonna have to... How did the light come out so far in this? I don't trust that shading very much. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. We need a secondary light source. What is this? Sure, I'll use this color. It can be coming from off screen. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. That's too bright. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. I don't usually have any. No, I do usually. I don't today have any like particular stories or anything to talk about. I do know, however, listen to me. I do know because funny man Starbot, we love that guy. We love that guy. Told me that right now is a terrible time to stream, right? Because there's like a Disney thing going on. Info dumping? I don't know. I don't know. Disney's autistic, I suppose. Good for them. Good for them. No, I don't know. I don't know. That's just how he said it. I don't actually know anything about that. I don't keep track of literally anything. You know, I feel like such an old person whenever I'm talking to Pollen's friends. Pollen, God bless her soul, my friend, right? Like I was in a call with her friend Megan. Gosh bless her soul too, right? And they were just talking about like crazy stuff, using all kinds of what is it? Like I don't know, lingo, I suppose, inside jokes, memes and whatnot. And I never feel more out of touch than when I was there just listening to it, because I didn't. It was like a different language. It's incredible. I mean, not incredible. It's just like, God, I am so out of touch. You know, Jesus. It's fine. We're fine. Kind of weird though, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know how everyone like hears about like funny haha memes and whatnot. Where do you guys hear about that? Because I'm not there. I guess. I mean, there was like a period in my life. I'd say a 3-day period where I was very in touch, right? And that's when I was more active on Twitter, right? The social media platform Twitter. I don't go on there anymore because anytime I open the app or just look at the timeline, right, on Twitter, it's just negativity. It's either hate, people talking about hate, or really beautiful art because I follow a lot of artists on there. But I don't know if it's worth it to see all that inspiring art, but also see all that just hate, because it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good at all. So I don't know. I don't know. I completely like uninstalled the app from my phone because I don't want to see that. Come on. Come on, I don't want to see that. So, I've been a little bit happier because of it, I guess. Felt a little bit better. I don't know. Every now and then I still check and yeah, my hypothesis is true. It's just nothing but negativity. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad there. That's just not good. It's not good. It's either negativity or just stuff that makes me angry for no reason. You know. Or it's just hard to read. I don't know what it is. Like there's a specific way of talking that is very hard for me to read, you know? Like whenever people use a lot, and I've talked about this before, whenever people use a lot of what's it called, abbreviations, you know? Like I'll just have to keep Google in a separate tab so I can look up all of it. But even then, sometimes like abbreviations just do not come up, you know, or at least casual ones, because the only ones I get are like referring to medical stuff or technology or you know, stuff like that. Planes, I don't know, you know, I don't know. I don't really understand that. I just have a different way of speaking, I suppose. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Also, last stream, right? Last stream, I didn't have. Let me turn my volume down a little bit because I'm peaking. I'm peaking quite a lot. You don't like that. Last stream, I didn't have friend Pollen. I didn't have her on, because it was like a last minute thing that came up for her, I suppose. And she's been going, through some hot water, I suppose you could say. So I don't know when the next time I'm gonna have pollen on is, but it's probably not gonna be regular because she's I don't want to talk about this too much because you know I don't know how comfortable she is with me sharing it and whatnot, but basically she's going through it, as the kids say, and yeah, I don't know if she'll have the time to join me on whatever's. I need to make this wider, just a little bit. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's good. Jeez, my fingers hurt. Like a lot. You ever get that? That's incredible. Yeah, recently my therapist, God bless his soul, right? He said that we should look into a diagnosis for fibromyalgia. How do you feel about that? That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know if I've like got it or anything, cause I got something. Some kind of pain thing, you know? Like, it's crazy. I don't know. Like, only recently did I learn, and by recently I mean like a year ago, something like that. Too recent in my life, I feel, that I learned that people love exercise. People get so happy when they do exercise. Did you hear about that? Like, whenever someone does exercise, apparently they get a bunch of endorphins. What? What? What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? We're supposed to enjoy it? That's why they make us do so many miles? And don't give us some kind of compensation afterwards because they think we like it? Shut up. Shut up. It's just so bizarre to me, though. Because it's like, how? You know? And I understand, like, a big part of it is probably the, I mean, we haven't had a diagnosis or nothing yet, but something akin to fibromyalgia, I suppose. Right? Might be that talking. You know, that might be the part of me that just does not like exercise and whatnot. But it's just so weird to me. How? How do people enjoy exercise? Because it's not just pain that. No, it's just pain. Yeah, no. I just feel pain whenever I exercise. Pain in my lungs, pain in my, I don't know, kind of everything. You know, it's different. It's like before I start walking or running, somebody spins a wheel, and whatever the wheel lands on is whichever limb is gonna start feeling weird pain. You know, sometimes it's like a gross throbbing sensation, like in my shoulders and my arms and my like fingers, like how I am now for some reason. What? Or it's like, I don't know, a headache. My ears hurt. You know, my arms like Jesus. My shoulders, my knees, God, my ankles hurt the most. It's crazy. Maybe this shouldn't be a listing all of my ailments stream, but at the same time, it's like it's crazy to me. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy because like I don't know. I don't know. And like for the longest time, I thought it was because I was out of shape. Because one time, right, this was in like first grade. I don't know, fourth grade, something like that. We had just finished doing like a little mile run around the playground, right? And I told the teacher, I said, "Oh, my lungs hurt," right? You know, as you do. And the teacher replied to me. She said, "God, you are so out of shape." Excuse me. I don't know how old I was, but maybe don't say that. That's the first thing you say to someone who says their lungs hurt. Jesus, that's kind of weird. Whatever, I guess. I don't know. Teachers are really something. It's so strange to me whenever people are like, "Ooh, respect your teachers." It's like, well, they've never respected me. Why should I? You know? It's because like people love teachers. You hear about that? People love teachers. It's insane to me. Like one time we were on this, I think it was like the bloat stream or something. I was drawing the bloat from the Binding of Isaac, and I said like, yeah, I've I've never had a good experience with a teacher. And Pauline said, Pauline, gosh bless her soul. Pauline said, "Oh, what are you talking about? Teachers are amazing. Respect your teachers." That's what she said. She loves teachers so much. I said, "What? How many good experiences have you had with teachers?" And she said, "Well, I mean, like a majority of my teachers have been really great, except for that one who made me cry that one time, but we don't talk about that." That's what she said. Oh my God. One? I think I even said that. I said one, only one experience. You've only had one bad experience with a teacher. It's so strange to me. It's so strange to me. I guess that's what happens when you're, I don't know, pollen, I guess? I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Thank you, Edmund McMillan, for the Binding of Isaac soundtrack, by the way. That's the music that's playing in the background. Yeah. I don't know what it is with my... Let me check it. Okay, good. I was checking the canvas size. Yeah. I don't know what it is with, like... I don't know how I've had such bad luck with teachers. Like, a majority of my teachers just have not been good, you know? I've had, like, 2 that were good. And by good, I mean... I didn't hate my time in their classroom, I suppose. You know? But all the other ones were pretty bad, you know? Like, especially, I think, like, one of the worst teachers I've ever had was my kindergarten one. Sod? I don't know. That was her name or something. But, like, she... like, I don't know how to explain it other than she looked like, Baba Yaga. You know Baba Yaga? That's what she looked like. It's, I mean, that's, like, the best I could... Like, she had tattooed black eyeliner, and she was, like, an old woman with, like, messy white hair. You know, she looked like the child eating chicken feet house having, Baba Yaga witch person. Russian folklore. It's Russian, right? Yeah. Very strange. Very strange. Very perplexing, right? That's what people talk. I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. Like, I don't know why. I don't even know why. Don't ask me. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know how I should be shading these, by the way. Guess just put some light on them, right? Yeah? Yeah? Let me turn this down. Ed, I love you. Ed, I love your music. You gotta calm down a little bit. I love this guy. You gotta calm down a little bit. It's fine. I don't know how to make this, like, make the texture of this look like it's very shiny. You know? You know? I don't know. This looks about right. I'm okay with having it look messy, by the way. Like this part of it. 'Cause, you know, this isn't, like, the final thing. I'm gonna be going over it with, like, blending and stuff after. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Hold on. Let me... Ooh, excuse me. Let me take a little drink of this. Oh, God, I gotta turn this back up. Love you, Ed. Love you. Have some chai tea with me today. I've been taking a break off of the chai tea recently. And that's probably because I don't know. I've just been doing a lot more gaming streams recently, and when I'm doing gaming streams, right, I don't really need the tea to wake me up, you know, because it's got a little bit of caffeine in it. That's a bit of an influencing factor for me to drink it, right? I think that's good. Yeah? Yeah, it's good? Yeah, I'll leave it. I'll leave it. And we'll go over it again with some extra highlight stuff. Yeah. Yeah, like whenever I'm doing video games and stuff, I can't really... It feels weird to just pause it and then take a drink, you know? That's why I don't really have it for the gaming streams. And, yeah, I've just been doing those a lot more, you know, which... It's probably just... They're easier. They're easier, for me to do, I suppose. But, yeah. Hey, James. Hi, I am Mecha. Oh my god, you changed your username again. Hello. Great to have you today. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy making gaming streams a lot, but I don't want to stop doing art streams, if that makes sense. Yeah. Bad associations with the old name. Oh, unfortunate. You don't have to get into it, but if you do want to get into it, feel free. I'm interested and whatnot. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just having fun doing what I'm doing, you know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Something that I have been planning. Let me tell you. Something I've been planning on doing recently was, or is, I suppose, a kind of 6-hour stream. Another one, kind of, a little bit. I mean, listen. The gimmick of the stream that I'm planning on doing, possibly Sunday, possibly the Thursday after, right, is yeah, it'd be a Binding of Isaac stream, right? Except, I wouldn't be stopping until I unlock a specific thing in it that takes a lot to unlock. Yeah. I don't know. Could be fun. Who knows? I'm thinking about it. You know? Yeah. We're doing fine. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Is this decor? No. No. This is an ending from the Undertale soundtrack. Thank you, Toby Fox. Very cool. This is not Daycore. I don't really listen to much of that. Like Daycore, Nightcore, etc. I mean, I used to. That used to. Don't get me wrong. That used to be the only thing that I would listen to. But now I'm not super into it. I don't know. I prefer like the actual original music and stuff. It just sounds weird to me. I mean, there are a few. I still love it. I get that. I mean, honestly, I really like fast-paced music and stuff, but I rely less on sped up versions of it, I suppose. I don't know. I'm just, yeah. I guess I probably haven't grown out of it. I guarantee you almost that if I looked up the old Nightcore videos I used to listen to all the time, right? Then I'd probably fall back into a rabbit hole and start liking it again. But I don't think I'm ready for that. I'm not ready for that yet. No, we're just having fun doing this. We're just having fun doing this. I guess a main reason as to why I've kind of stopped paying attention to like Nightcore, Daycore, Vocaloid too, like that whole I suppose I don't know what to call that. It's all kind of the same thing, you know. Like it's got the same community around it, you know. I don't know how to describe it, but I've kind of stopped listening to most of the music in those sections because a lot of the music that I listen to I put into like mixes and stuff, and I've talked about this before, but they're all mixes that usually like an hour and 4 minutes, right, for a drive to the movies and whatnot. And if I played a Nightcore song from my dad, I don't think he'd be a fan of it, you know. And also it just isn't that good of driving music. What's your favorite? Wait, what was your favorite Nightcore song? I don't know. I don't think I picked favorites. Did I? God, I don't really remember much of that year. That was like 2016, 2015, 2012. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Jeez. Let me look up. Hold on. Oh, get out of here. Let me look up Nightcore. Let me let me see what comes up, because I just completely forgot what. Hold on. No, it's just not gonna load. It's not gonna load. That's fine. I know a few of them. I think I had like a whole playlist of it back then. One of my favorites, I think, it was all just pop music, by the way. It's just Nightcore of like pop music and stuff. That seems kind of young for PoopTube. PoopTube? Excuse me. That's a new term. Yeah. I mean, I liked YouTube poops at that time too, so that's kind of funny, isn't it? Like all the Nightcore songs that I liked at that time were all like Nightcore versions of pop songs. One of them was like Uptown Funk, which was very popular at that time. Basically any pop song at that time, I liked a Nightcore version of it. I don't know why. But that was me, I suppose. How old was I in like 2015? 2015? 2014? I think it was like 2014, from 2014 to 2016, I think. Yeah? Yeah, 2014 to 2016. 2016 I was 2020 minus, so 4 years, so 6 minus 4. 12? 12, 11, and 10. Yeah, I was 12, 11, and 10 when I liked Nightcore. Is that young for that? I don't know. Seems about right though. I think that was the age I was, because I liked it for a long time for some reason. Yeah, I was going to say something, but I forgot it. Sorry. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We're doing fine. You hear about what came out? Oh my god. You hear about what came out today? It was a new game that people don't like. It's called Cyberpunk 2077? 2077? Is that it? Was that it? Did I get that right? Oh my god, I think I got that right. Yeah, that's a new game that came out by somebody. I don't know who made it, but people don't like it because, and I heard this, there's a scene in it that's meant to, like, what is it? It's meant to simulate or emulate something like that. Like a type of like a bunch of flashing colors that are used within like medical stuff to invoke seizures, and it's like the game decided to emulate that, which is kind of weird. So if you're photosensitive and want to get Cyberpunk 2077, maybe reconsider, because somebody said that they were playing the game and they had a grand mal seizure, which is not good. That is not good business. Not cool. But I don't know. Take that how you will, I suppose. Oh, I should be shading the background too. Why haven't I been doing that? Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know anything about the game. I know they have penis sliders, which is the funniest thing in the world. Uh, and I also know that they're DMCAing, like, because it has a lot of, like, uh, pop music in it, and so they're, oh my god. So they're DMCAing, like, a lot of people that are, streaming it, so that's just a whole bunch of, not cool news I'm hearing from it, but I don't know. That's interesting, I suppose. I don't really know anything about the game, so I'm not really considering buying it. Especially because, like, I saw the graphics of it. It looks really beautiful, but I don't think my computer would be able to handle it, so. Also, I just do not know what the game is about. You know, I think if I was legitimately planning on buying it, I'd want to research it a little bit more, but I don't really. Doesn't seem like my kind of thing. Honestly, I don't buy games very easily. You know, like, I have to do research, like watch people play it and whatnot before I actually think, you know what, sure, I'll buy the game, you know. Honestly, because I don't really need any new games, because the Binding of Isaac, I have like 500 something hours in it, and I still haven't completed it, so, you know, oh god, I love the bike. Jesus! Love the Binding of Isaac, oh my god. Does this look right? This looks right, I think. Yeah, because I feel bad whenever I get a game and I don't have 500 hours in it, you know, because I feel like that's not money well spent, you know. But I mean, yeah, because I already have like a library of like a few games. I don't know how many, but a few, and I think that's enough. That's enough to keep me feeling comfortable, right? That's what people talk. Yep, we're fine. We're fine. How many of these tiles am I gonna shade also? From here to here? Yeah, why not? You know what? I'll just shade it. I'll just shade all of these. I'll just shade all of these. Also, don't look at the tiles back here. Don't look at them. They're not consistent, but shut up. Shut up. Don't say anything about that. All right? They're perfect tiles. Okay? Yeah, we're good. Oh my god, we're good. I keep mixing up the different things, the different hotkeys for the program, because I love using these hotkeys. Jesus, I love using hotkeys in Metabang. The hotkeys that I'm using, or that I'm going from, are shift click to straighten the shadows, and then shift Z, right, which basically selects this color, so I can erase but still use the brush, you know, so it keeps the texture, right? And then I just switch and whatnot, and also Control Z, which of course undoes. But the thing is, I keep wait, I keep mixing them up. I keep mixing them up with my fingers, because there's Shift Z, Control Z. I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't know anything about this. It's crazy. Crazy talk. Crazy talk. Completely crazy talk. I mentioned last stream. Nobody was on last stream. Don't worry about it. But I mentioned last stream, that I've been what is it? Considering. That's the word. I've been considering doing some kind of SMP kind of thing, where, you know, we are all familiar with the concept of SMP Live. Yes, it would be like that, but mainly meant for smaller streamers like me and a few other people that I know, you know, and like, yeah, and I've been thinking about doing that, except there would be less of an emphasis put on the fighting aspect of Minecraft and more on like the project building aspect of Minecraft, like my idea. And I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want, I don't know, someone to go up and steal it or something. I don't know. I don't know. But the main idea behind it that people would donate money, right? And then based on whoever's request or whatever, they could say, oh well, now you have to do like this weird giant project, I guess, in Minecraft. You know, like, okay, let me explain this in a way that makes sense, right? SMP also stands for survival multiplayer, right? So let's get that out of the way. And so the idea of the server would be that people would, because to be on the server, you have to be streaming live. That's what the SMP. You get it. You get it. And so, how do I explain this? Whoever is streaming live, if they get a donation of something, right, then the donator can request for that person, person they donated to do this whatever kind of project or build whatever, you know, whatever they want, you know, like similarly to, I guess, the hit system that was in the original SMP Live, where people could just request someone to go kill someone. This would be that, except building, and they could build it, because there is an entertaining factor to it, right? Because like someone could request something like, I don't know, a sugarcane farm up to the sky height, you know, the sky limit, which would be a very arduous task, right? But I mean, that's people, yeah, like that's the kind of thing that I enjoy doing in Minecraft more than the killing thing. I mean, of course you could still kill people in the server. I mean, nobody's stopping you and whatnot, right? You can cause as much chaos as you want. I don't care. As long as you're streaming, right? That's the whole thing. And I've been considering doing that and having like a minimum of 10 people, because I know a few streamers. I know a few, right? Like personally. And I know that they have friends of them that are also streamers. And I know a few people that I would like to reach out to and like ask them if they'd be willing to do it and whatnot, because I feel like, let me tell you, it could be a good opportunity for a lot of small streamers to really, I don't know, get their foot in the door. Me included. You know, and by foot in the door, I mean get some kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just think it would be fun. And that's just something that I've been thinking about. And of course, when it comes to doing a server, there's a difference between having a server where there's only 2 people on there with like Minehut, like the Minecraft servers that Pollen and I would do, right? And having a server where it's like 10 people, or like 30, or I don't know, some crazy amount, right? Oh my god, I keep mixing up the hotkeys. Yeah. And so I would have to probably pay for some kind of streaming thing, which I'm still looking into them. I'm looking into them. Right now I'm thinking about MC Pro hosting, which I have heard very good things about, right? Either MC Pro hosting or something else. I don't know yet. Something else. Who knows? I don't know. I'm still doing research on good hosting platforms and stuff. But I have a few like events and stuff that I've written down ideas for and whatnot. You know, and people that I've also I'm considering reaching out to and whatnot. Yeah, something like that. So I don't know. That's something to look forward to in the future. I wouldn't say near future, because, well, I'm not gonna. I'm looking for some kind of excuse me. I'm trying to save up for that, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. That's the whole point of this, I suppose. So be excited for that, maybe? Who knows? Who knows? Be excited, whatever. Who knows? Is this good? Yeah. Why not? I don't know why I tried to thin out some of the line work. I shouldn't have done that, but it's fine. I can leave it. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, that's good. And then I'll go over that with some more extra lighting right here. Yep. Why not? Just going crazy with it. Just going crazy with it. Yeah, I don't know. There are a few like little streaming things that I'm planning on doing. I think I actually might this upcoming Sunday do a 6-hour plus stream. 6 hour. Hopefully maximum 6 hour. Yeah. Yeah, of Binding of Isaac. I'm not sure if I'd be ready for it, because I mean that would be a lot of talking and just playing the Binding of Isaac, which I don't know if I'm particularly good at that. I mean, I can, but you know, I think I might. I think this Sunday I might do that. Who knows? Who knows? Go crazy with it. Who knows? There we go. There we go. I think that's all I gotta do for the tiles. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me do some of this here. I don't know what this is. This is just the wall, cause that wall is like this, like this. It's like that part. We're fine. Yeah, we're fine. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to be shading this, but you know what? It's fine. It's round or something. 5:05 p.m. This stuff is great. This stuff is really good. The chai tea stuff I'm drinking, oh my god. Incredible. Incredible. I've been kind of experimenting with how I make it recently, because I've been making it using a little drink thing. I don't know. It's like a liquid you pour in, then you put some milk and water and whatnot, and then it's ready, right? I've been using that for it. It's good. Let me turn my volume down a little bit more, because I'm peaking. I'm peaking. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah. And honestly, I think I actually prefer the tea bags a little bit when I would use tea bags to make it, because the tea bags, right? You can regulate more, like how much sugar and stuff you put in it. Ooh, got a message. Hold on, let me check Discord. Hold on. There you go. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't ask me or anything. It's fine. You know what I've been thinking? Hold on. Because I have, here's what I've been thinking. Hold on, let me, Don't say anything right now. Don't say anything right now. Let me just, let me, Cyberpunk 2077, I was right. That's irrelevant to what I'm doing, though. Don't, hold on. Hold on, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. You're gonna see what I do. You're gonna hear what I do, rather. Wink. And then you're gonna say, wow, that was worth the wait. That was worth the 3-minute wait. Because it's not even gonna take any time at all. Here, how's this? Let's do this one. Yeah, 10 hours, yeah? Deep sleep. Well, I don't want that, but... Okay. How's this? How's this? How's this? Get ready for this. This is some weird music to have in the background of this. Hold on. You're gonna love this. It's loading. God, my connection is super slow today. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Here we go. Yeah? Oh. Oh, that's too loud. Hey, shh. Hey, quiet. Hey. Yeah? Is that comfy? Fellas, is that comfy? You like that? Some white noise. That's comfy, right? As the kids say. Okay. Now back to the actual thing we were doing. Yeah, you like that? Let me turn that down a little bit. Actually, that's like the lowest thing. Let me turn my volume down a little bit. Like that? Like that? That good? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. That comfy? Yeah, we're all comfy now. That's awesome. It's been super cold recently. Actually, like I said at the beginning, my hands are like super cold all the time, and that's most definitely because I've been washing my hands a lot more, because something coronavirus, something, right? But yeah, I don't know, my hands are super cold always. I'm wearing my big fat thick jacket on today though, so that's cool. That's cool, right? Yeah, cool, yeah. Okay. Let me shave some of that down. I think this is round, right? It's supposed to be round, yeah? Yeah. I've been thinking, let me tell you what I've been thinking. Right? Sorry, I got some stuff stuck in my throat. Cause I've been thinking about, like, before I stream all the time, I always think, what should I do for this stream, right? I shouldn't have, and since Paul bought me Stardew Valley, people love Stardew Valley. I think it's cool. I mean, that much is clear by the fact that I'm drawing one of the characters, right? uh, I've been considering, pondering, germinating, even, on whether or not I should, like, I don't know, stream it? And I don't think I will. I don't think I will. And let me tell you why. Because, right, I think I cut it off at Minecraft, right? Because, I mean, whenever I stream Minecraft, other than last stream, which we're not going to talk about, because it was kind of a, I don't know. I didn't think about it much before it actually happened. Usually I'll stream Minecraft with Pollen there. Pollen is there. Friend Pollen. Great. Amazing. We love that. But, you know. So I don't think Stardew Valley, because here's the thing. We tried playing it together because there is like a multiplayer function, I'm pretty sure. But Pollen doesn't have the newest version because of reasons I will not disclose. And she cannot get the new version for reasons I still will not disclose, right? So that kind of puts a bit of a big, fat, thick, juicy wrench in our plans. So, unfortunate, but it's okay. It's okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll totally be fine. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. You know what, let me do this. I'm gonna make it just kinda, you know. I think that's good. Yep. Should I put some lighting here? No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. No, I will. Okay, I most definitely will. Who is messaging me on Discord? Stop sending me goofs. Stop. Because I pirated it because I was tricked into being a criminal. Pollen, what are you doing here? Hi, Pollen, love you. That's awesome. Pollen is here, in the chat. This is very, very scary. It's okay. It's okay. Hi, Pollen. Feel free to tell us how your day has been also. Love you. Wink. Right, as the kids say. I'm just drawing my funny little, this guy. I love that guy. Jesus, I love that guy. Oh my god. It's okay. It's fine. We're having a stream. We're having a stream. This is good stuff. God, I love this tea. I don't know how I would be drinking it, like, before we actually started getting almond milk, because I am so lactose intolerant, it is pissing me off. Husband went to sleep, so I was like, oh, guess Drinks is streaming. That's awesome, Pollen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for, having maybe an afterthought. That's not actually passive-aggressive or nothing. Thank you. We're friends. We're friends. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird though, like, I don't know anything about allergies. Fellas know anything about allergies? I don't. You know, like, I'm allergic to so many things, it's kind of stupid. It's kind of stupid at this point. It's getting annoying. Body, figure it out, alright? It's not funny anymore. You know? Let me turn on. Why is... Anti-aliasing is on. Why is... Oh, it's because... That's why. Is that an insult? No. No, love you, Pollen. Oh, wait, that is relevant. Pollen... I'm allergic to pollen. I actually am. Like, pollen, ragweed. I'm allergic to stuff like that all the time. Oh my god, it is incredible. It's kind of funny, isn't it? Not at all. Nobody laugh at that. Not funny. It's fine. It's fine. But seriously, like, my allergies are super inconsistent. You know? I mean, not really. Just the lactose intolerance. Because, like, sometimes I'll eat, like, a whole tub of ice cream. Okay, I've never eaten a tub of ice cream, but sometimes I'll eat some ice cream, right? And my body will be like, oh, it's fine. Fine. Friend. Beautiful. Amazing taste. And then I'll eat something like, I don't know. I'll just drink like a little thimble of milk, and then my body will say, oh, we're under attack. And then I'll just, you know, combust, as you do. Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, I have an interview tomorrow for, like, Macy's or something, which is cool. Friend ice cream. So true. Jesus. Everyone, pray for hashtag pray for pollen. Come on. Come on, get it trending. Come on. Oh my god. Let me turn the rain down. Like that? Yeah. Oop. Oop. That's amazing, Pollen. We are so excited for you. I am clapping, figuratively. Not literally. Because you would hear me if I was clapping literally. We're fine, though. We're fine. We are very excited for Pollen. She's getting a job. How exciting. How scary. How intriguing. Right? That's what people talk. Very awesome. Very awesome. Does that look like an anvil? Does that even look like an anvil? Yeah, it does. No, it does. I'm not gonna accept anyone else's word on that. It looks like an anvil. Oi, I've had a job. I know, but like a, another one. Another one, another job. We love it. It's okay, Paul. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is awesome Terraria music. Jesus. I love Terraria music so much. I should do a Terraria No. No, I'm not gonna do a Terraria stream. You know why? Because one, it's hard, and two, I'm not good at it. And I only want to stream games I'm good to mediocre at, and Terraria I'm neither. I'm not good, nor am I mediocre. I'm just bad at it. I'm just bad at it. You know? It's fine. It's fine. It's totally okay. It's totally fine. How do I shade these boots? Because a part of me wants to make them, like, look round, but another part of me wants to make them look square. But if I make it look square, then... Because this perspective actually makes no sense. I am only now seeing. Because it looks like it's sagging. It looks like the boot is... One side of the boot is sagging. Gross! Get your feet together, Clint. Oh my god. I've also been looking at some nearby roommate rentals, and one is like a young couple looking for 2 roommates, and another is a 26-year-old elementary teacher. So that's neat. Minecraft Steve Feet. I don't know about that last message, but that's awesome, Paul. I am so excited for you and roommates or whatever. That's awesome. That's the coolest thing in the world. That's awesome. Fellas, heard of our sponsor, pollencodes.com, by the way? Everyone look up pollenquotes.card.co. All right, that's our sponsor of the week. Let me actually let me everybody look at this week's sponsor, pollenquotes.card.co, and use code pollenquotes.card.co to get 60% off on your pollenquote.card.co. Yeah? Yeah? You like it? Yeah? True? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I can move on. It's a nothing. That's just a nothing. That looks like an anvil. Totally. Totally. It looks lopsided. Gross! What? Shut up, Pollen. I'm sorry. We're friends. We're friends. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Should I put shadows? Of course I'm gonna put shadows. What? Who do you think? Who do you take me for? Some kind of caveman? No. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, Pollen's actually crying right now. It's fine. Crying and sobbing and pissing. The full package. It's amazing. That is so cool. You know what? Oh my god. You know what that reminds me of? Let me tell you. So, I'm about to go and do a cute little tangent right here. So everybody, open your ears 10 feet wide so that you can hear me, alright? So there's this show. Let me tell you. There's this show on Netflix called The Midnight Gospel. Jesus Christ! It's really good. Really good show. And one of the guests that, oh my god. One of the guests that they have on the show is a coroner, and she talks about how there's a lot of misconceptions revolving around the process of death and essentially waking the body, which is what it's called, but that really means just like getting it dressed for the coffin and burial and whatnot. You get it, you know. And one of the things that she talks about is how like a lot of the I don't know, misconceptions surrounding that comes from like really, really early stuff when people were trying to trick people into paying them lots of money so that they could, I don't know, wake the body or whatever. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. I don't remember all of it. I don't remember the details. All right, calm down. But one of the things that she said was, a lot of people think that the Spotify, what are we doing? It's just quiet. It's just really quiet. Let me. I'm just gonna skip this one. There we go. Yeah, but one of the things that she talked about was a misconception was that people thought that bodies were like dead bodies were inherently, let me tell you, inherently like I don't know, gross or contagious or like got a lot of germs on them and whatnot. But she said that the body is actually safer after it's dead because a lot of the things that make human people, right, spread germs, like all those factors are kind of gone when it's dead, you know, because how do we spread germs, right? We sneeze, as Paulin said, crying, sobbing, pissing, right? That's pooping, etc., bleeding. I don't know. That's how we spread germs, but bodies don't do any of that, so they're safer. So now you know. Now you know about dead bodies. So congrats. Yeah, that was just what I thought of when Paulin said crying, sobbing, and pissing. So thank you for that, Paulin. Great. Jesus Christ. It's fine. It's fine. Love you, Paulin. Etc. How are we doing with this guy? No, my god. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. I don't know if this shading is right. There's one thing coming from here. There's one thing coming from here. I don't know if I should... Excuse me. I don't know if I should make this light come out more. Because at the same time, that doesn't make sense, does it? For it to come out more, because it's stuck in a little box area. You know? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You know, I've been going crazy over fisheye lens. Jesus, I love fisheye lenses so much. When it comes to, like, perspective, funnest thing in the world. Like, if you'll notice, like, the last piece of art I did of Gabriel from the Binding of Isaac, one of the archangels, don't ask me why. Don't ask me why, but in that drawing I had a fisheye lens in the background. In this one, we also have a fisheye lens, which basically, let me explain to you what a fisheye lens is, right? That's when, like, in perspective, it isn't... I don't know how to explain it, actually. It looks like this, basically. It distorts it more so that it's... A fisheye lens, like our eyeballs have a fisheye lens to them, kind of. Like, that's how we see things, because, right, it lets you take in more information than if it was not a fisheye lens, right? Like, I don't know, in most video games, I think in almost every video game that isn't, like Stardew Valley, I guess, where it's, like, top-down, video games like Minecraft, I don't know, any first-person shooter, I guess, Gary's Mod, who knows, Half-Life, I don't know. In all of those first-person games, right, FOV games or whatever, they got fisheye lenses, because that's what our eyes have, and that's what makes us able to soak in more information, yeah? Yeah, because it's distorted a little bit. And I love those. I love drawing with them so much. I mean, it's super hard, but, like, it's fun. I don't know. I like how it looks. It looks cool, you know? Yeah, and I mean, I just use a bunch of star things for him, if you know what I'm saying. Wink. I'm sorry. There was no wink needed. Totally unnecessary. Yeah, it's super fun though. Like, it's really good to experiment with it, you know. Level up your understanding of perspective and whatnot. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Look at him. He loves this. Clint. He is just loves this so much. Jesus Christ. I gotta stop. I'm working too much on shading the background and less on shading the guy. It's like the guy. He's the focal point. Look at him. Look at him. He's not looking at you, but look at him. He's the focal point. And I gotta start shading him, but I'm working on everything else right now. Yeah. I wonder why Twitch is called Twitch. Totally unrelated to anything. That's awesome, Paulin. Thank you for that. I don't know why anything is called anything. Twitch, it just sounds good. I don't know, Paulin. Ugly man? Jesus Christ. I need some respect. Respect your elders, Paulin. That was nothing. That was nothing. You know what I've been thinking? Hold on. I've been thinking about something. Let me tell you about it. Right? So, people love webcams. I've learned that people love it. People go crazy over it. People just salivate over webcams. And if you'll notice, I don't have one. Right? And Clint is dumb. Shut up, Paulin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But, I don't have a webcam because I'm not really 100% comfortable with that. I mean, I'd be willing to experiment with one, but here's the thing. I've been kind of split on whether or not I want to actually do that, right? Because Well, one, I'd have to go out and buy a webcam. Two, I'd have to go out and buy a ring light. And three, for good lighting and whatnot. And three, well, I'd also have to get like a green screen because my background right now is just a blank wall. And four, almost every stream, right, at around this time, 5:25, 6 o'clock, late in the stream, usually, I get super congested. No reason. Consistent. Spotify? Yeah. Spotify's got me covered. But at the same, I get super congested. No reason. Consistently towards the end of the stream. Congested the whole time. But the thing is, when it comes to congestion, for me, right, my body has two modes, right? One, there's just a giant blockage that you gotta sneeze out, and even then it's not gonna work. Or two, the least gross way I can say it is the dam opens up, if you know what I mean. Yeah. And I don't want, and that's why I'm kind of so on the idea of having a webcam, because I mean, imagine just tuning into a random stream and you see someone like taking taking like tissue after tissue, trying to block up their nose, saying, I'm sorry, guys. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, it's all coming out. Oh my god, you're not gonna want to. You're gonna click off immediately. You're like, ew, gross, snot, and then leave, and then never open Twitch again. I don't really want that. Ring lights are weird because when I see the reflection of it in people's eyes, it freaks me out. I guess. Yeah. I think it's funny. Paulin, you think snot is gross, probably. I don't think you... No, Paulin would definitely say, ew, gross snot, and then look away forever. But... Ooh. Hey, Spotify? Mind, No, we're fine. I don't know. I mean, ring lights, I guess. Yeah. I don't know about ring lights specifically. I don't know how much ring lights cost. I haven't looked into it, but any kind of a good quality light, I suppose. Because a good light makes the camera look better, God, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Help again. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh my god. Paulin is just quoting me at this point. That reminds me of a certain website. What's that? Pollenquotes.cart.co, our sponsor of the day? Oh my god. Look up pollenquotes.cart. Yeah. It's fine. Congestion, though. I'm just pissed off about it. I'm so pissed off because there's so many people who... drinksVODS.com. That's not real. Is that real? Oh my god, I'm excited. Hold on. You just... drinksVODS.com. Pollen, if you... Jesus. Wanted it to be real so bad. Oh my god. You tease me, Paulin. Jesus. Try so hard. Sadly, no, it's not real. Come on, Paulin. Yeah. Okay. I'm pissed off forever. Yeah, but everyone, look up drinksquotes.card.co, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, Quinn. Don't worry about... Wait, why are you apologizing? Don't apologize. I'm not actually upset. I'm not actually upset about the fact that drinksquotes.card.co is not real. My dad came to torment me about college. Oh, you mean came? Came to torment you? But that is so sad. Paulin can relate to that, right, Paulin? I'm sorry. I knew it. Fat mood? Disgusting. That was weird. Don't say that. It's fine. I don't plan on... I'm not huge on the whole college idea. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm young, I have plenty of time to change my mind. I mean, for a little bit, I was planning on pursuing, like, anesthesiology, because, I don't know, I think medical practices are neat and whatnot. But, Quinn, how's the fat going? It's going excellent. Thank you for asking. But I've since graduated from the idea of me going to medical school, because think about that, right? What entices me so much... What are you talking about, Paulin? What are you talking about? The thing that entices me so much about any career within, like, medical stuff is working in a hospital, like, the actual being in there, You know, like late night hours. You know, fast paced work environment. You know, stuff like that. Like it seems I'd love that, right? But the 18 years or 8 years at minimum I'd be spending with rigorous school, like studying and stuff like that. I don't know if it's worth it, you know? So I'm just not thinking about that anymore, you know? At least not as much. I mean, if the day comes where I'm like, you know what? I want to go to medical school, which chances of that happening are, I think, low. But if it does happen, then, you know, I will eat my words with a fork or something and a knife. I don't know. However you eat food, but right now I'm not so keen on that. Right now I'm focusing more on like streaming and stuff because it'd be cool if that could be a job and whatnot. But who knows? Who knows? Lol. Who knows? Yeah, she gives no one, not even me, is bad. Pollen. What are you even? Knowing how Polly has one, it's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. I'm just shading this fat man. Jesus. You know what I saw? Oh my god. I don't know how I feel about Stardew Valley, like, mods and whatnot. Because if you look up, listen to me. Because if you if you look up, like, Stardew Valley mods, right? If you look that up, then, okay, well, I haven't looked that up. But if you look up, something about, like when I looked up the sprite sheet for Clint, I got, like, all these crazy mods. Like, one of them was, like, Clint, but more fit? Like, less fat? Like, what's the point? Why? Why would you do that? You know? I don't know. There's like so many mods that I've seen within the workshop and stuff. It's like I don't know why people do that. I don't know why people do that. You know? It's fine, we're fine. You guys are talking about Polly in the chat. I love Polly, Jesus. Completely unrelated, but I love Polly. That is amazing. For those unaware, right? Polly is friend Pollen, DippyDaily, right, in the chat. That is her original character, Polly, who is a small child. Yeah. I guess that's all you really need to know. Yeah, actually, I'm hijacking your stream and talking about my OC. You know what? Pollen, if you ever want to talk about your characters, you're gonna have to come in a Discord call with me, alright? Wink. No wink necessary. I got my point across without the wink, fine. But, you know. I don't know. It's so weird, though. Like, I don't know. I don't see the appeal in a majority of, like, Stardew Valley, like, mods that I've seen. You know? Like, Clint, but more fit. Shut up. Shut up. You know? Or, one of them which was like, oh, I redrew the Clint sprites to make him look cuter. What are you talking about? Why would you do that? You know? Holly, who has been 12 years old for 3 years. Make that make sense. Oh my god. You guys are talking about age. That is crazy. We're fine. We're fine. Does that shading look right? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. I don't actually know how I should shade this guy anymore. Okay, I'm gonna leave that like that. Listen to me. Leave it like that, and add a little shadow right here. God damn it! I tried to call drinks right after you said you gotta be in a call. What? What? Oh, what? Oh, Pollen, you just tried to call me. Oh my god, I didn't. Okay, you know what? Sure, I can call Pollen. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's coming. Hi, Pollen.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Penis.
Yeah, penis, yeah. You want to say that?
Yeah, no.
Pollen, are you calling on your phone?
Hang on, I'm moving to my phone.
Oh my
give me 2 seconds.
oh my god.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
I never said I was professional.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. That's awesome. That's the funniest thing in the world. Classic. Shut up. I'm sorry. You guys are going crazy. You guys are going crazy. Pollen!
What? Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
hi, you're on your phone now. Let me turn your cute little volume up a little
I'm here
bit.
to...
Jesus,
Awesome.
somebody in the room next to me just turned on the fan. That's my favorite thing in the world. I love background noise so much.
10 million fans in the background.
I'm just gonna pause the rain forever and never turn it back on. Yeah.
Awesome. Technically poly ages, but only when I ever decide to write the story or something. Like that's not happening. Crying.
It's okay, Pawn. We love you. Wink. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel bad. No, don't apologize to Pawn. Pawn loves you.
No. Wait, what? I don't feel bad. I feel fine. Well, I don't feel fine, but
No,
that's
I
unrelated.
Okay. I've been trying to chill lately. I get that.
Hell yeah.
That's the best thing in the world. I've been trying to be, like, calmer and, look more at the stuff I choose to spend my time with more, you know? And, like, ask myself, oh, is this really... Do I really want to do this? Is this gonna make me feel good or bad? You know? Stuff like that. I meant with the classic Quinn comment. Don't worry about it. You didn't make me feel bad. Don't worry about it. You don't have to... Don't even do anything. You know? But it's like Pollen doesn't have to worry about this, because funny Pollen, she doesn't have a Twitter, right? God bless her soul, right? But like, I hate Twitter so much, and I will never shut up about hating Twitter. Like, every time I go on Twitter, all they're talking about is like, oh, screw the LGBTs, oh, hahaha. Pollen, are you okay?
Look what I am Echo said.
Yes. Quinn, how many Go Animate Caillou videos have you uploaded to YouTube? I'm working on it! Jesus! Those videos take time, alright? God.
Yeah, he puts a lot of work and effort into them.
Yeah, unlike most Go Animate people, I try to animate my, I'm not even gonna say that seriously. I don't do Go Animate videos, fellas.
That's really funny.
Colin actually, like,
yeah, and
spends a lot of time watching Go Animate videos.
Yeah, no, actually, I make a gotcha. No, I don't.
Yeah, she does. Pawn totally does.
No,
Pawn, redo us the last title of your Gotcha Life video. Marrying my grandfather? I thought it was kind of strange, but, I mean, Paul's into it, so
I'm gonna
whatever.
cry. I made a mistake making a joke. God.
Poor Paulin.
What are you uploading Punishment Day over there?
What?
Punishment Day?
Punishment? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know those. That's weird. Jesus. I remember, like...
Suck.
I was so far into that rabbit hole at one point. This was, like, when I was, like,
you
10.
Went in the rabbit hole?
11, something like that. I mean, I never made...
Safe distance.
I never made any. I remember watching them and thinking, this is stupid. What? But I you know.
I never directly watched any. I only watched them through other people watching them.
That's pretty funny. I mean, I don't know. I spent a lot of time in, like, weird YouTube rabbit holes back in the day. And by in the day, I mean, like, 2015? 2016? Something like that. You know what it was? It was me watching cringe compilations of it. Because I remember back then I was, like, super into cringe culture, which has impacted me very negatively at this point. But whatever.
Sucks.
It's fine. it is kind of funny.
Do you think any of my really old animations on my old channel ever went in a cringe compilation? Because if they were, I wouldn't be surprised.
No. Cringe compilation, like... I know my cringe compilation stuff, let me tell you, right? But I know that, like, people who do cringe compilations only go for... At least a majority of the things they go for is, like, fandom stuff, you know?
That's true.
Then again, there is, like, this one thing that, like, I liked for some reason back then, where it was, like, a compilation of, quote-unquote, like, badly drawn stuff on DeviantArt, and it was just picture after picture, and I remember I stopped, and I got out of that mindset only because because I had a DeviantArt back then, right? But, like, I mean, I still do, but, because one of my friends on DeviantArt was in the cringe compilation. Like, art that they made for me of one of my characters was in the cringe compilation. And that's the second I thought, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be watching this.
Maybe this sucks.
Maybe this isn't good, you know? And so since then, I haven't, but you know, interesting, right? Really makes you think. Spotify pausing my music again. Jesus Christ, I'm
That's
tired of you,
funny.
Spotify.
I mean, some people still have that mindset because we look at like younger kids and we're like, oh, Fortnite, Roblox, and we laugh at them. But I mean, they're
Well,
just
you
doing
might.
the same stuff. They're playing games. Yeah. What?
It's okay. Don't worry about it, Paulin. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I...
Fortnite funnies.
Fortnite funnies. Paulin's favorite videos are titled Fortnite funnies. That's nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing. That's not even anything. Nobody
No.
laugh at that. That's nothing.
That's not even anything.
That's not even anything. I'm obsessed with saying that, by the way. It's not even anything. Best
Yeah.
best statement in the world. Oh my god, so true. So
there
true.
was something else you said a million times yesterday, but I'm not going to repeat it because I don't want you to say it again.
Shut up, fat.
Big dumpy baby.
Big dumpy baby. That's the funniest phrase in the world. I'm obsessed with it. Oh my god. I was saying that because I was drawing when Paulin and I were calling yesterday, I was drawing a picture of Gabriel from the Binding of Isaac, one of the archangels. Don't ask me about it. Don't ask why. Who do you take me for? Someone who explains things? Shut up. Oh my god. But I was drawing him with the proportions of an, and I quote, big dumpy baby. Big dumpy baby.
God.
And I just think that's the funniest phrase in the world. Imagine, listen to me. Imagine, like, I don't know, some kind of relative of yours is in town and they just had a baby recently, and you go to their house and somebody and they say, oh, look at my cute baby that he's like 1 month old, and you say, oh, that is such a cute big dumpy baby.
Megan!
Yes, hi Megan. Megan, care to weigh in on your opinion of big dumpy babies? Also, I am
Megan,
Echo. Don't apologize.
I joined the chat first. I wasn't in the call, and I just went off. And then me and I am Echo were just talking about my OC, and so then Drinks was like, "You can only talk about Polly if you're in the thing," in a joking, funny, haha way. And so I was like,
"No,
I
was completely serious."
Oh.
And look where we are now. Oh.
Look where we are now. What are you Dingus Wingus is doing? What was I gonna talk about? I was gonna say something.
Tomorrow, I don't have anything planned tomorrow. That's not true. That's not true. Tomorrow,
oh my God.
at...
The cat is screaming.
As I was saying before you so rudely interrupt, tomorrow at Saturday...
Oh my God, piss! No. Go ahead.
Tomorrow on Saturday...
Yeah, don't worry about it. No, go ahead.
Tomorrow at Saturday is game night for my family, so I am busy with doing that on at 5 to 6 or 5 or 6, something like that. Yeah, good. Watch the premiere of the new Smash documentary coming out. Smash. That's him. I really want as many people to see it as possible. What is that? What?
Cyrus mentioned something about that in like a couple hours ago. He was like, Smash things good happening right now, and I was like, oh, cool. Okay.
Isn't Smash the like some kind of what is it? It's like Friends,
Super
right?
Smash Bros.
Oh, that's something else.
What?
There's like some kind of romantic comedy esque kind of show or whatever called Smash. I'm pretty sure.
Romantic comedy.
Yeah. It's like
That's
a
funny.
show. It's like kind of like the Bing Bong Theory. It's like that, except it's
The Bing Bong Theory.
yeah, with Sheldor. I hate that dopey. Shut up.
Yeah. Bing Bong.
Yeah, the creators were like, hey, let's make fun of autistic people, and then they did, and then we hated it.
Sucks.
I'm not talking about what Cyrus was watching.
My bed.
Paulin, why are you talking about you come on my stream, you talk about cats, what else are you gonna talk about?
She's licking my bed for no reason. It's really weird. What is she doing?
That is so cute. Thank you so much, Paulin.
No, it's weird. Stop.
Okay. Paulin's just hanging out over there. Paulin?
You like this?
I don't know what you're... Okay. That's fine.
I put my phone right against my cat's face.
Oh, I cannot hear anything. What were you gonna do for the 6-hour stream? Oh, on Sunday, I'm gonna be. Can you stop it? Can you please? You're clipping the microphone. I'm gonna cry.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop.
Poland, you brought the production value of the stream down to 0. I'm sorry. That was rude.
I'm gonna be kicked off the stream. I'm
No,
gonna
it's
get
okay.
banned.
But what was I gonna do for the 6-hour stream? 6-hour stream on Sunday. I'm gonna be doing Binding of Isaac the whole time. Playing as the Lost, trying to unlock Godhead, as the kids say. That's what I say. Yeah, the grassroots community developed the entire documentary by themselves, completely separate from Nintendo, but you should watch it if you can. What is the grassroots community? I'll watch it, I suppose. I mean, what's it about? I mean, you said it's about Super Smash Brothers, but I don't know. But, like, what? Is it just what is it about? I am interested to know. There's, like, a lot of things happening this week for some reason. Like, Starbot came in, like, before the stream started. He said, hey, it's not a good time for you to stream right now because Disney's, like, talking about a bunch of things, and there's an awards show going on right now, which is like, what? What are you talking about? Grassroots is like the underground community. Okay. Underground. That's awesome. Spotify, I'm... Stop pausing my music.
Spotify's just pausing the music.
Spotify's like, hey, you're streaming? What if we mess up everything? Thank you, Spotify. Very cool.
That's funny.
Can I turn that off in the settings? Like never mind you. No, you can keep the, no, oh, I'm gonna cry. I made Megan sad forever.
Today, you know what? You called me the straight man, and that you guys are the, what's it called?
The foil.
The foil. Today, I'm trying to be the foil.
Not doing a very good job at it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, Fat Pollen.
What if I had 10 million? What if I had 10 million fans in the background?
Okay, well then I would just be angry. I wouldn't be the straight man. I would just be angry. Yeah? Hold on, let's see if I can mute Pollen. I muted Pollen. Hey, Pollen, I unmuted you.
I'm sorry.
That's funny.
I want to know how that sounds later on.
I mean, it's fine. Oh my god, everyone is just messaging me on Discord. Jesus Christ.
It's funny.
It's funny. It's okay. Pollen is unmuted. She's released from gay baby jail. Forever? Nah, I don't know.
I didn't go over there for very long.
Yeah. Who knows? Okay, but that reminds me of the time there was a silence in class and someone sniffed loudly in their mic. Like that? That's funny. I'm assuming it's...
I can't even make you do it.
I'm assuming that's like a Zoom class thing. That's pretty funny. That's pretty silly.
It's so weird people are going to Zoom classes this year. That's weird.
It's so weird people are going to classes this year. Just leave school.
I guess it's because I graduated this, so I'm not going to school, and I'm just like, wow, people are going to class like that? That sucks, man.
That sucks, man. That's what Pollen says. That sucks, man.
There's a long-ass sniff. Google Meets, hell yeah. My brother, he told me a story, that there's this one kid in his class named, Derek, that's his name. And...
I'm being an active listener.
Oh. Yeah, and he says he's the funniest guy on the entire planet, because like one of the funnier stories he has of him is basically near the when he first started the classes and stuff. Whoa, look at that, was weird. When he first started the class and stuff, he the principal or something was like giving a rundown to everyone, like, okay, you can't do this, here's the policies, and then they were going over like with the phone rules, like you can't be on your phone during class. And apparently my brother, he told me that he saw Derek just like looking down with his camera like off camera, and he could hear the Candy Crush like sound effects while the teacher was explaining why they shouldn't be on their phone.
That's pretty funny.
It was really funny. And then he heard like the losing sound effect from Candy Crush, and then like Derek smashed his like keyboard or something.
What?
It's really funny. I don't know.
That's kind of silly. Also, I wasn't trying to be insulting or bash you, Clint. I think your awesome belly tasted just. Wait, what joke do you think you were bashing me for? You're what? No... I'm not offended by any statement you made. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing fine. That's so awesome, Pollen. Did you know Pollen's brother?
That's really funny.
His name is JD, which stands for What is it?
What does it stand for?
I don't know. Just doo doo. I don't know. That's not even funny. Just
That's
disgusting.
not even funny. Just disgusting.
Just
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah,
fine.
that's his real. That's definitely his real
Yeah.
name.
I told Cyrus to watch it, but he'll ignore me. Oh, Cyrus, Pollen's friend Cyrus. Oh my god, the classic Quinn thing. It was really mean.
My friend?
No.
My friend?
Oh my god, classic. You know that didn't. That didn't offend me. You're fine.
You
Don't worry about it. Yes, I'm fine, Pollen. Yes, Pollen's best friend. His name is Cyrus. He's brown. I don't know.
Well, what, Megan? What does this mean? You probably have your own opinions on the competitive Smash community because, well, ... You're Cyrus. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Here, I'm gonna show a goof on stream.
What's your favorite audio clip? The screaming.
Here, look at hold on, let me send it over here too.
I requested him to make that.
Yeah, Pollen okay, so Pollen was here, was a part of the process of making this goof. It says nuts in fat? No. And it's a sped up clip of an ice skater spinning around, and Pollen requested that I make a goof with text on it of an ice skater spinning around, but like it's faster. So I did it, and I put the.
I don't know.
And I said nuts in fat.
I saw
no.
like. It's because I saw like freaking ice skaters like spinning like at normal speed, and they were going pretty fast, and I was like, for some reason my brain really just wants this sped up, but with like text on it.
Yeah, and,
so
I made it sped up, but like with like text on it. Also, what's your favorite?
The text says nuts in fat. No.
Yeah, like the. What's my favorite audio clip at the moment? I don't have a favorite audio clips. I mean,
picking my nose.
Yeah, that humor is passing over me. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is true. He does enjoy when I scream. It's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I mean, do I need to show the? So my favorite audio clip, honestly, I think my favorite audio clip is this weird thing that I did with a video. It was of Mystery Sleepy King. God rest his soul. God bless his soul. I'm so sorry. God bless his soul. Right, Mystery Sleepy King, and he and Pollen's original character Polly, and he's sitting there and he takes the arms off, except there's like a popping noise, like a comical pop, and then reversed and sped up crowd cheering and laughing, like reversed and then an unreversed version of it playing over it, and it's the funniest thing in the world. Yeah.
Terrifying. Really funny. There's a long pause before it too.
Yeah, there's a long Pollen, can you find it for me and then like send it to me so I can play it on stream?
I don't think I can.
Okay.
I don't know how. What would I Google?
No, just go to the Tumblr and search at I don't know. What we usually do. I don't know.
All right, I'll try.
Pollen will try very hard to find it because it's a good. I swear to you,
Pollen,
it's a good clip.
Can you scream right now? What would you want me to scream, sir?
No,
Ma'am.
scream no.
The lady.
Or to stop or something like that.
No. I need a very specific.
I don't know. I don't know. Nuts and fat? I don't know.
Well, it's not funny. Well, I mean, certain things are funny. That is not.
Pollen is funny.
That's it. Truck bandage? Sex magnet.
I'm sorry, what?
Funny.
Okay. Oh my god. Jesus Christ! Spotify! Stop pausing.
Pretty funny.
Stop pausing my music, Spotify. Jesus, can I fix this? Oh my god, hold on. How would I fix that? I don't know. I'll figure out later. But that's pissing me off. Spotify, shut up. Shut up, Spotify. I hate you. I love you. Shut up, idiot. I love you, Spotify. I hate you so much.
Got your mom.
Yeah, like that. I don't know. It's okay. How's this looking? Yeah, that looks like rock. That looks like a rock, right? Yeah.
Every single one. It's like every single one is an Agio.
It's okay. You just gotta scroll. I don't know.
And there's maybe. There's the cushions.
Yeah, cushions. Yeah. Funny pollen. Funny pollen.
I can be your sexy or fuck.
That's pretty good. Pollen's reading random pictures I tagged her in. I'm actually using a different account. Oh,
Hey,
that's
what
interesting.
Hey, what if I?
What is this? No, stop, Pollen. I'm gonna mute Pollen. I'm gonna mute Pollen. I muted Pollen. She's not gonna. Pollen, you're not gonna be Pollen, are you
No,
done?
wait, I'm in gay baby jail. I can't believe
I let
this.
you out. I let you out. Just. I'm begging you not to do that. Pollen.
That's funny.
That's fun. I keep switching names because of bad experiences and stuff. Do you think I could maybe be modded on this account? Maybe? Sure. Like /mod. Hold on. 0W0. Ah, there we go. I did it. Beautiful.
Oh, I found it.
Plum found it? Send it to me. Hold on.
Alright.
Fellas are gonna be treated to a beautiful treat. Yes, Kuma and I share the same identity. Yeah, no, I know. Trust me, I know. You and I are on the same wavelength right here. Living a lie?
Same
No, don't worry
wavelength.
about it. Oh, Pollen shared it. You know what that means. Fellas are gonna be treated to a special video today. Here,
That's something very scary.
It's actually really good. Alright, hold on. Let me wait for it to load. This is a little video that I made in, like, 2018?
I think it's 2019.
2019, something like that. None of you are good. If you are a normal person, you are not gonna find this. You're not gonna find this
It's
funny in the
hilarious.
slightest. It's the funniest thing in the world, though. Look
It's
at this.
frightening.
Look at
It's
this.
frightening.
Look at this. Sound out. Look at this. That's nothing. No, don't play again. Don't play again. I don't want to see that anymore.
I don't think you can. Is it supposed to be on screen? Oh, I can't tell if it's really delayed or what.
It's just delayed. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's not even funny. Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh. No, you should totally laugh. It's pretty
Why
funny.
do his arms do that?
What?
They shrink. His own arms just shrivel up.
That's how people, that's how arms work. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
No.
Pollen's obviously never used arms before. Jeez, you'd
Yeah,
think
I don't
as
have
a
arms, actually.
biped she'd have experience with that, but no. She doesn't even know what arms are. One time I said,
I don't know
ooh,
anything.
Pollen, my joints hurt. She said, what is a joint? Shut up.
Oh.
Such a funny laugh track. Thank you, it's reversed, sped up, and then placed over it, unreversed. Gonna head out by DippyDaily. Goodbye, goodbye. Have
Good
fun.
boy.
Have fun doing your things and stuff. We
I
still
can't
got
believe
30
I've gone to
minutes.
gay baby jail twice today. Man, I'm on a roll.
I can't believe you played very low quality just sounds trying to mess up the stream twice today. Head with love.
No, it's funny. It's really funny.
Okay. Wait, are you drawing Clint? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I need to make the edges harder around his eyes.
Like,
Like this?
worst
No, I'll show you.
character.
It's okay, Pollen. It's okay, Pollen. Pollen hates bears, by the way. Sorry to any fat men out there. Wink.
No!
By the way, call me. What?
I love bears. I
Yeah?
just don't like Clint.
Canceling you on Twitter.com? I'm telling you, Pollen. I'm telling you. People know what to do.
Uncomfortable.
By the
Piss
way,
on the moon.
Megan, I don't know if you've heard, but our sponsor today is pollenquotes.card.co. So be sure to open
Doesn't
pollenquotes.card.co and use code drinks to get 70% off
no
your
sense.
pollenquote.card.co.
What does that mean?
It means that's our sponsor.
Great.
Yeah, great. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. God, this guy's shading is all messed up.
I might vanish abruptly, maybe.
Yeah? You're gonna put yourself in gay baby jail? I'm sorry. Pollencodes.car.co? Like this? No, pollencodes.card with 2 R's. Hold on. Of course I can pull it up for you. Sure, here you go. Be right back. Don't worry about it. Funny Pollen. She just left the call. Anyway, there's our sponsor. Pollencodes.card.co. Be sure to pollenquoteyourcard.co, yeah. Here we go. This hammer looks nothing like his actual hammer, but it's fine. It's fine. This is like something about like blacksmiths or something. I don't know. Thank you, Gabe Newell, for creating the Portal soundtrack. That's what we got in the background right now. So cool. So cool. This rules. This rules. I don't know how I'm supposed to be shading his fingers, but it's fine. There's not even a quote on it. It's just a blank picture and a drop down. What? Hold on. No, there isn't. What do you... A blank picture... There's a picture of a guy at a sunset, and it says pollen quotes, and then it's got a list of her quotes. I think you're loading it weird because, look... Here's what our sponsor is supposed to look like. Pollen quotes. And then we got a list of pollen quotes. Some of which she said. Some maybe she hasn't. Shows me nothing. I don't know what to tell you, bud. Same link. Using the same link as you. I don't know. I think it's on your end. Who knows? Who knows? What's happening? You just gonna quote everything I say now? My baby's first words were Steve Minecraft foot licking video. Penis is her best quote. I know, right? Jesus. Talk about legendary. Can we get DippyDaily to say penis? She said it before. I think that's the first thing that she said when she came in the call. She just said penis, and that was it. Really makes you think with your brain, etc. I don't know. I'm gonna have to change the color of the shading around the finger areas. You know, make it, yeah. She knows what she likes. I'm telling you. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like shading hands. Honestly, shading hands is really good because I know, like, how to define the hand in specific, little shapes to it, you know? And whenever you know how to define something into simpler shapes, it makes shading a lot easier and look a lot better, let me tell you. Spotify. There we go. Didn't pause my music. I was gonna act up, I swear to God. Jesus. Spotify's on thin ice right now. Keeps pausing my music on random. I'm gonna have to look in settings, see if you can turn that off. Why would they pause the music? Why? Clint looks like the basic barbarian in Clash of Clans. Never played Clash of Clans, but that sounds like a bear, so I'm happy with that. I'm good with that. It's probably because his hair is red. He's got red hair, right? Of course he does. I mean, it's like brown reddish. I don't know. Wait, did I just completely screw up the colors? No, it's about right. It's about right. I thought you wouldn't stand for Clint slander. That's not slander. Barbarian? That's awesome. I honestly, let me tell you. I'm not... Okay, I like the character, but at the same time, I don't like how they write him a lot of the time in Stardew Valley. I mean, I understand a big part of him is like, oh, haha, funny, nice guy and whatnot. But it's like... I mean, in the few interactions I've had with him on, like, the game that I've played so far, I haven't had him display any nice guy characteristics. I don't know. I just like how whenever I give him a little bronze nugget or whatever, he says, "That's a fun gift, thanks." What an awesome guy. I love that guy. I love this guy. This guy rules. This guy rules. Oh my god. What a legend. Jesus Christ. Also, he's a blacksmith and like that's hot or something. I don't know. What? Okay. I think. Yeah, I'll put a shadow right here. Why not? Why not? Go crazy with it. I don't know how I should shade this. I think this is giving me grief here. Let me remove this part and then make it like come from here, yeah? Yeah. Nice big fat thick shadow right there. Let's turn this music up. Oh my god, hat in time, what? That rules, that rules. Oops. Okay, Discord disconnected me from the call. That's cute. Only you can see this dismiss message. I don't care, Discord. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah. Oop. It's fine. I don't know how I feel about this guy, actually. I mean, I like his visual design. Like, except for the tiny little talk sprites, I hate how they drew him with that. But I like the little tiny sprites. He looks like Minecraft Steve from the front. Look, he's a box! He's a box! I love that. Oh, I love him. Oh, I love him. That rules. I don't know how to feel about you saying blacksmiths are hot. I was going to say something awful, but remembered your baby. I will not stand for this infantilization on my stream. That sucks. It sucks. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know. I like blacksmiths. I think they're cool. I mean, welding and stuff, that's neat. Forging, that's pretty cool. You know? They know their stuff. It's like welders, you know? You ever been attracted to welders? I mean, I've never met a welder, but I'd probably be attracted to someone who welds. If I met one. It's just a cool niche, you know? Like, just hearing from someone who's you know, hey, hi, I am Echo. I'm drawing still. Pauline has left the call because she has to go do something, but maybe she'll be back. Maybe she won't. Who's to say? Definitely not me. Okay, so I know I'm gonna put a little shadow right here. Hey, Spotify. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I'm gonna turn you down a little bit. You want Clint to weld that wound in your heart? I don't have a wound in my heart. What are you talking about? If I had a wound in my heart, I wouldn't be here streaming. I'd be in the hospital. That's nothing. That's not even anything. Don't laugh at that. That's pretty funny, though. You know what I did in the Gabriel painting that I really like? I put an overlay over the shadows that was like the color of the skin, and that made it feel more like skin and less like, I don't know, like this color looks kind of muddy, you know, looks kind of gross. So I think I'm gonna go over it with like a skin color, make it look better. Does that look good? I feel like that looks kind of weird. I'll put like this here, and then this right here, and then this here. And then turn the music up a little more. This is good. Also, I'm getting congested. It's like, I predicted this. I'm telling you. Don't think I'll be coming to streams that often anymore, so maybe I shouldn't be a mod after all, question mark? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know, you see something, say something. If you aren't there to see something, maybe some other time. Don't worry about it. Looks kind of like he's only wearing a strap on his, but I don't know art. Oh. That's what it looks like. Okay. I think I know. Okay, so make that shadow lighter, and then watch this, watch this. Am I done with this? Yeah, I'm done with this. Like Velcro. No, I get it. I know what I can do, Bounce light. Right here, right? And then overlay it. Make it lighter or something. Like that. Does that look better? I don't know. Clint is Velcro man? Seems about right. Okay, I thought Spotify paused my music again. Pissed off. Here's what I think it also is. I think it also might be, the color of it doesn't look right. Let me overlay this. Yeah. And then let me, like, put it around here, around there. Turn it down. Yeah, does that make it look more like skin? No, it still looks like Velcro. I see where you... Yeah. Okay, so I'll take this color. I'm trying to fix it. Like this. Like this. Like this. Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that? That looks a little better, doesn't it? That looks like hand. Looks like hand to me. This is your rendition of Clint in an AU where Stardew Valley characters wear Velcro. I mean, trying to make it not like that. Here, let me... Yeah, looks good. Let me do that a little more. Because I feel like this part looks too thick. You know that part of the hand. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Let me put the lighting over here too a little bit more. That looks more like hand. God, I'm getting very bad congestion. Once again. Jesus! Can my nose just calm down a little bit, just for once? No, I am not going to take a Zyrtec, because I'm going to be sleepy if I do that, and I don't want that. I need to be wide awake. It was just that your shadows were the same shade, but you got it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm just, you know, I'm figuring things out. I'm figuring things out. Is that all I gotta do? No, there's definitely more. I think I'll add like a little shadow of his head right here. And then kind of erase it a little bit. I should have made him a separate layer than from the background like what I did in the Gabriel painting, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's not that big of a thing. Maybe I'll actually make it go down a little bit more. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, just like that. We're not done. We're not done, are we? Are we done? No. No, there's more to do. There's more to do. Ooh, saved it. I don't want to close. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put this here. Listen to me, listen to me. Put that there. And then lighten it up a little bit. Yeah? Yeah. And then put this one right above it. Right, nope. Right above it. There we go. Now that's business. Well, you have fun drawing the blacksmith. I'm gonna finish walking Carol and Tuesday. Now that is an interesting set of words you threw at me. You have fun doing that. I do not know what that is, but it's okay. It's totally fine. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just very, very disassociated from pop culture. It's kind of... Oh, it's an anime? Okay, that's why. I don't know nothing about that. But it's fine. It's fine. You know what? I've fallen deeply into a habit of using double negatives in my day-to-day sentences, which take from that what you will, but you know, it's a show. Wait, does everybody know what this is except for me? Okay, I think I might be more out of touch than I thought. That's kind of silly. It was mediocre to me. Oh, don't be mean to poor Megan. Poor Megan. It's okay. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, as Megan is well aware, I am not very familiar with anime and things like that. I know a few, but okay. Alright, Terraria, calm down. Let me turn down your music. Like that. Yeah. I'm not super in touch when it comes to anime. I've seen a few. Don't get me wrong. I've seen a few. And very, very little of the ones I've seen are actually you know, recent or whatever. I'm not insulting Megan. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna put this filter over it because... No. Wait. I'm gonna erase a lot of this. There. It's being cast from the hair. So it's like a reflection of the color of the hair. You get it. You get it. Funny guy. Yeah? We're not done, are we? No. No, of course not. Of course not. I'm gonna add, make this a little redder. I don't know. Like that? I don't know if I want to leave it at that color. I just want to make it a better color. Or better, like... Cause it looks kind of lifeless right now. Like, the color of it. Hard light? No. Overlay? Maybe I'll make it, I don't know. Just some kind of overlay over the shadows that make it seem more like skin and less like plastic. I don't know. Like that? Yeah, that looks a lot better, actually. It's got more life in it. It's got more life in it. Yeah. Makes a lot of difference. Kind of. Beautiful. I think that's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yep. I think that's like the only skin in the picture, so might as well make it look good. And I'm also gonna mess with the eyeballs too, because they look too flat. Too flat. Like this. Something like this. And trim off a little bit of it. There we go. Like that. Yeah? Yeah, like that? Yeah. That's awesome. You know, I was trying to, what's it called? Before I stream, whenever I stream, I take a quick look at, like, current streamers within the same, what is it, category that I'm about to stream in, you know? But, like, I was looking in the art category, seeing what people were streaming and how they were streaming and whatnot. And it's just so common for me, yet again, so common for me to come in and they're just not talking. And I said it once, I'm gonna say it again. There were 10 billion fans going on in the background. You could hear the saliva dripping from their mouth. You could hear their mouth drying out, mouth agape, right? So much background noise, so little talking. It's just weird, you know. And I mean, that's no longer a fear for me. Like, if I ever do like a webcam thing, that's not really a fear for me. I'm not as much afraid of just staring at the camera mouth agape, right? I'm not as afraid of that as I used to be. I'm more afraid of just being congested and stuff. But you know, cause I've gotten better at talking on stream and whatnot. Ooh, that just looks deep fried. I'm not gonna do it like that. Yeah, I don't know. What song is this? Dew Point? Not today. Come on. No, skip it. No, not that one. No, not that. Sure. Sure, we can do more Toby Fox Undertale music. Sure. I'm okay with that. We're fine, we're fine. Yeah, I can do that. Let me... Okay, the shadow on the eyebrows are gonna be the same color as the skin. Why not? It's pretty good. We're nearing the end of the stream. Oh, this is so scary. This is so scary. This music is so good. God, Toby Fox. I was gonna say marry me, but that's inappropriate. That's unrealistic. No, it's fine. It's fine. He's a funny guy. I like that guy's music. Yeah, Undertale's very good. I've been rewatching like a let's play of it recently. Pretty good. He's actually like a nice person, unlike a lot of content creators apparently. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I know he's like a Twitter guy. I haven't seen much of what he actually says, but from what I've heard, he's a pretty stand-up guy. Cool guy. I don't know what it is in content creators being weird nowadays, though. Like, what? What? Such as you? Oh my god. Stream cancelled. Stream cancelled. I'm gonna go in my bedroom and sleep forever. A million years. I'm gonna cry. No, we're okay. No, we're okay. We're okay. You're just joshing. You're just yanking my ball cock, as plumbers say. Plumbers don't actually say that. Couldn't after reading that. Yes. Thank you, Isaac, by name Isaac. I love that guy. Jesus, I love that guy. Awesome. Yeah. I really don't know, though. Like, I know a lot of content creators... I mean, okay. I don't follow a whole lot of different ones. And the only ones I've ever followed, like, closely followed, haven't turned out to be that big of jerks. Like on social media and whatnot. But, like, yeah, Doritos chip, thank you. Thank you for the Doritos chip. But, like, it's kind of weird to me. You know, I don't know. I guess I've gotten better at kind of reading whether or not somebody would be a weird person off of their content than, like, on their content, you know? Like, okay, I don't want to slight any content creators, but I do want to mention this real quick, alright? Because this kind of pisses me off a little bit, you know? No fault to this guy, right? Is everyone in the chat, right? We're all aware of content creator Daft Pina, right? Maybe we're not, but basically, he's a guy who makes commentaries on mostly YouTube people, you know, makes like short documentary-esque kind of things on like just YouTube people, you know? And his content is good. Consistently, it's been okay. I've had little problem with his content. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna explain everything. But basically, he made a video recently about this person who Quentin Reviews. Was that him? Yeah. He made a video on Quentin Reviews, and in it he said, and this guy Quentin Reviews has a reputation of like getting into fights he can't finish or something like that, or like spouting out allegations. That's what he said. And then he said, one of the allegations was that JonTron was a white supremacist. Right? That's what he said. He said, and when confronted about that and asked for evidence, he sent me a 6-hour YouTube video. It's like, and then he moved on. He moved on. Didn't say what the 6-hour video was or nothing. But the 6-hour video that he deemed as not good enough evidence was actually 6 hours of JonTron passionately debating about why he thinks immigrants are ruining America. Is that not evidence? I mean, that's 6 hours of that. Did he not like open the? Did he not open the? Did he not read the title of the 6 hour? It's like, dude, what are you doing? I mean, no slight against him as a content creator. I mean, a majority of the content that he's made is like okay, but that kind of pissed me off a little bit. He just said, yeah, he sent me a 6-hour YouTube video. Moving on. It's like, does that not make it evidence? I mean, because it proved his point. It's like, I don't know. I'm just kind of pissed off about it. JonTron is a stupid racist person, by the way. Like based on that video alone, where he was what was it? Where he was passionately debating against this liberal YouTube person, Destiny or whatever. Yeah, no, he's JonTron not cool. So there's that, right? But I don't know. It just kind of pissed me off a little bit, but you know, do whatever you want, I suppose. Whatever. You know, it's fine. It's fine. We're doing okay. We're doing fine. I'm just shading this little furnace type deal. I don't know if I should really be shading it like this, actually. No, this shading actually makes no sense. Hold on. Get this out of here. Get out of here. Come on. Okay, so I think what I am going to do is shade this part right here, make it go down, and then make it go down. Like that. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. And then I'll also, yeah, cover that. Something like that. That's what that's what it looks like here. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Is that all? Are we done here? No. Oh, you know what it is? Hold on. Oh god, I should have saved the color that I was shading with. That would have been a good idea, wouldn't it? Okay. So it's just a brighter version of the orange in the fire. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna put it right here. Nope. Not that color. I did hear that about JonTron. Sucks, dude. Yeah. I mean, when I heard about it, I wasn't super, like, sad. I guess because by the time I'd heard about it, I was kind of not really caring about his content anymore. You know? I don't know. It's just, yeah. I mean, friend Spacey, my good friend Spacey, right? God bless her soul, etc. She still likes JonTron's content and whatnot, I'm pretty sure. I mean, if she doesn't, good for her. But I mean, I don't really blame her because, you know, I don't know. I don't really blame her because she's not super in the know within that. And when I told her, there's like a big language barrier between us because like although she speaks English like pretty well, yeah, she speaks English pretty well, but a lot of what I was saying kind of gets lost between the language barrier, I feel. So it makes it kind of hard for me to tell her about these kind of bad things about this guy and whatnot. I don't know. I don't blame her for it, of course. Of course. Friend Spacey, right? And whatnot, but you know. I don't know. JonTron is a stupid idiot. Suck my cock and balls and etc. It's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. We're doing fine. It's okay. I'm just shading these here bricks. It actually doesn't make any sense. Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. Here, I'm trying to figure out the shading. Put this one here, that one there, that one right there, and then that one right there, and then this one right here, this one right over here. Yeah, right there. That's good. That is stuff. Okay. I feel like it's more yellow. Yeah? Something like that. Okay, let me fix this then. There we go. And then is that right? Here, let me turn the music up. Come on. Beautiful. Thank you, SimCity. Very cool. SimCity 4. Sorry. I love that. I've never played that game. I know my brother has though. He's got a ton of games and he likes SimCity 4. And I asked him, hey, do you have any video game music that would go good in the background of streams? He said, yeah, SimCity 4. And here we are, playing SimCity 4 music. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. Jeez, still going crazy on the trumpet. We're gonna have a nice light reflecting from the rocks. And onto the shiny anvil, like that. Okay, too loud. Too loud. Turn it down. Something like that. Okay. Like that. Yeah. It's good to me. Are you claiming this music as your own? I'm not. No. It's from SimCity 4. It's from I'm telling you. It's from specifically Jerry Martin. Oh, Paul. Ooh. Whoa. I almost missed this. Hold on. Pollen.
Hey.
Hi, Pollen.
I'm back.
I almost missed your.
I'm back for like the last 4 minutes.
Pollen's back for the last 4 minutes. Yeah. Exciting.
It's, what did I miss?
Not much. I'm shading art.
Cool.
And I guess now I claim SimCity 4 music as my own because I'm playing it on my stream. I don't know. Is it licensable? I don't know. All I know is they're not gonna DMCA claim my stuff. I'm playing it from a Spotify playlist. Wink. Right, Paul?
Oh, I'm really excited.
For SimCity 4?
Tomorrow. No. No, but Cyrus's parents are leaving for India like tomorrow. Well, I guess
come
for
on,
him it's
abstinence
today.
is key.
He's like 12 hours ahead of us, and he's staying in Dubai, and that means I'll be able to call him and video call him all the time, and it's great.
That's awesome. That is so awesome.
I can talk to my boyfriend finally. It feels great.
Yeah.
My husband.
Don't
We're married, actually.
Don't acknowledge
No.
anything I said before. Also.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything actually.
Alright.
It's okay. We're drawing Clint from Stardew Valley. Pollen, stop sneezing on me. Come on.
Spit.
Okay, that's inappropriate. Jesus, this guy's going crazy on this.
Among Us Fat Stream?
What? Among Us what?
Among Us.
Oh,
Among
Among Us
Us.
Fat Stream. That's a good idea. Actually,
Oh,
that reminds me of an image. Hold on. Everyone,
Is it the weird undulating one?
did you just say undulating?
Yeah.
No, this.
No, it's not that one. That's not what I thought. That's not the one I was thinking
My
about.
fat is Among Us.
Sucks.
It's kind of funny. Yeah. Jesus, that is awesome. Jesus, that is the coolest thing in the world. Can you believe they updated Among Us and added Mystery Sleepy King?
Yeah.
It's not true. That's not true. No, don't close.
They did not.
They did not. It's okay, Pollen.
Sadly.
Pollen hates Among Us so much. One time I said, hey, Pollen, do you want to play Among Us on the stream? And she said, shut up. I don't want to hear from you. And then she blocked me. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely happened.
Is that your favorite picture, Daily? Do you think of that image when you need inspiration, Daily? She sure does.
Why are you saying my name? It sounds like you're threatening me. I feel like there's a gun to my head.
No, we're quoting you. This is from our sponsor, pollenquotes.card.co. Open pollenquotes.card.co. The link. Hold on.
Is that your favorite? What's my favorite image?
Is it the image in the background of pollenquotes.card.co of the guy just pondering in front of a sunset?
Yeah, sure. That's definitely my favorite. No, I don't have a favorite image. I have a favorite video, and I talk about it all the time.
What's your favorite video?
It's the one. It's the one video. It's like 30 seconds. It's from like it's like a little toddler show, like a show for toddlers and stuff. But it's just this cutout scene where it's like a field. You know, there's like a field of grass, and then in the back, and there's some trees. And there's like some birds tweeting, maybe a little bit of wind. And in the bottom right corner, there's like a pile of these giant like red, green, blue, yellow balls, just different sized. And they're all just sitting in the corner for a second. And there's a long pause, and then it like quickly zooms into it, like it flashes up close. And then there's a longer pause. And then this like British or something narrator is like, it's a pile of bowls. And then it zooms back out for it, and there's a long pause, and then this weird music starts playing, and then the music ends, and then the video ends. It's really funny.
That's pretty funny, Pauline. What's the song?
It's
This
funny.
is It's Raining Somewhere Else by Toby Fox from the Undertale soundtrack. Thank you for asking, Wing.
Nice.
Nice. That's an amazing.
Anyway.
Why is that your favorite video also?
It's really funny. Makes no sense.
That checks out.
Like, it's not even that funny anymore, but I just like it.
Yeah, it makes Pawn angry whenever she watches it, actually.
No.
No, I love it. Right, that's how you talk. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's really funny. Do you have any videos? I don't know if this is just because I have...
I do have
you keep
videos, yeah.
Yeah, that's the question. No, I don't know if this is just because I have Drinks diagnosed me, actually. He's
Autism
allowed to do
spectrum
that,
disorder.
apparently. Yeah, Drinks put me on autism.
Pauline's totally got autism spectrum disorder. I mean, you all see it. What?
God! No!
I say that lovingly, of
No,
course.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
What's the question?
Do you have videos that you like just rewatch a lot? I know you have movies and games you replay. And
Yeah, of course I have videos I rewatch a lot. Oh my god,
Like,
listen to me. Okay.
What?
Well, they're all like hours long.
Really?
They're all.
Mine are usually.
Yeah, they're all hours long. I mean, like, okay. So one of them that I've been rewatching a lot is the Oni Plays Visage playthrough. Visage? They call Visage.
Oh my gosh, Visage. Oh, Visage
Horror game?
is so like it's so spooky. I like it.
Well, the Oni Plays guys, they play it, and that's like my favorite video from them. I lol.
Yeah.
I lol, I raffle, etc. It's a good video. I like their playthrough of it. I've seen it 9 times. It's 4 hours long. 4 hours. Awesome.
One of the like category of videos that I rewatch often is just like videos from like storytime animators, you know, like Jaden, Odd Ones Out,
Animations?
Harold Story. I like rewatch a lot. No.
Jaden
Storytime.
Animation. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. What about it?
Oni Plays your first subscriber? What? No? What? No. That'd be weird if Chris O'Neill was my first and only subscriber, but that'd be pretty funny.
That'd be really cool, wouldn't it?
Colin, are you number 1 Oni Plays fan? I never knew this about you.
I don't know who Oni Plays is. I think you talked about
God,
it.
never mind. Forget I even said anything. Jesus. Can't say anything around you these days. Ugh, rolls eyes.
Oh, for a while I had a phase where I would rewatch a lot of content from this one. Okay, so I'm not like, I don't wear makeup. I don't wear nail polish either because I bite my nails. Sadly, it's very sad. but you know, I don't do stuff. But there's one YouTuber that I just got into because I don't know, she's funny, and also it's weird, oddly satisfying, and all that. But she's like a nail polish YouTuber, Simply Nailogical, and she's I like her. She's cool. I would rewatch her videos.
That's amazing. God
And
same.
another YouTuber that I would rewatch a lot from is Sophia Nygaard. Yeah.
Who's that?
She like she's cool. She has kind of I don't know how to describe her because she's kind of a beauty YouTuber, but she also does a lot of funky stuff. She has this she likes to like mix things together and then see what happens. Like she tried to mix every candle from like Bath and Body Works to see what smell it gave, or like mix all her like lipsticks together to see what color. She like mixes a lot of stuff. Like she made bath bomb. She like mixed all the bath bombs.
She
from Bath and
made
Body
bath
Works to see what
bombs?
happened.
She invented
Yeah.
the bath bomb?
Yeah, she
She
created
is John
them, actually.
Bath Bomb?
She's John Bath.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah, but I like watching those. They're funny.
That's amazing.
Trying to think of any other. I guess there's Markiplier, but that's just because I like him.
Is she the same
Is she
person
this-
from YouTube Rewind 2018? I don't know.
There's a lot of people in YouTube Rewind 2018.
Well, was she
There's
one
no
of
way
them?
to determine.
Was she one of
Yeah,
them?
One of them. I don't know. I haven't watched YouTube Rewind
Colin,
2018.
you're her number one
recently.
fan. Come on, you have to know these things.
No, I didn't.
Quinn loves YouTube Rewind. He watches it when he needs an uplift. No, I watch it when I need a down throw. I don't know. Drop. I don't know. What's the opposite of lift? Drop. Yeah. Down
I
drop.
think YouTube said they're not going to be doing a YouTube Rewind this year, which is just
YouTube
kinda
said
funny.
Susan Wojcinski can lick my. I'm not gonna say that.
oh my god.
That Paulin said that actually.
Oh god.
Whenever, whenever I accidentally say something that would be very weird, I'm just gonna say Paulin said that, and I think that should be good for me.
Yeah. You're just gonna say I didn't say that.
I didn't say that. Paulin said that. Paulin said Susan Wojcinski should, and I quote, lick her. I'm not gonna say that.
Jesus Christ.
Inappropriate. Inappropriate.
I'm trying
Let's hope my future employer doesn't stumble across this stream.
to think of any other like videos I rewatch sometimes.
You rewatch CLINT Stardew Valley.
That's not a video, first of all.
He's a guy though.
He is a guy, but I don't like him either way.
What are you talking about?
What the hell?
My favorite thing in the world is when people say, "What the hell?" It's so funny. That is like, it's like actually so funny. What the hell? Shut up.
Good.
What the hell? That's so funny.
Shut up.
Shut up, fat. What the hell? Oh my god. What the hell? His eyes. There's something going on with the eyeballs. I don't know how to fix it. How do I make him look like
So he's
eyeballs?
gonna forget to act.
No, not like that. They look too flat. I don't know. Well, here they just have a shadow over him, but
Oh, another YouTuber that I sometimes like to rewatch is like Jack's Films. Oh, and June's Kitchen. Oh my god, it's just so nice.
June?
Just feels good. No. June's Kitchen. Oh my god.
kitchen?
He's this one YouTuber. He lives in Japan, and he makes like cooking videos that are just so soothing and nice to watch.
June?
They're very good. June's Kitchen.
June?
J-U.
Okay, but you know what's
What are
weird?
you-
Everyone complains about different aspects of YouTube, but like I don't see people talking about Kappa and its failure. Like freaking Ebichu is marked for children. ADHD high definition is marked for children. God. Yeah, that does sound stupid. Pissed off at YouTube. I've heard many people talk about that. Please, like, if your child's immature, don't let them on the site. Please, like, keep it 13 plus. I was on YouTube when I was like 11, 10, 9,
Yeah, same. I'm like 10.
8,
Yeah.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
What are we
1.
counting down to?
End of stream! End of stream!
Oh!
The stream's over! Oh my god, it is 2,
That's crazy.
18, 50, 57 seconds. Watched MLP videos when I was 11. That is so cool. Amazing.
The first,
Love hearing about that.
I hate the way that I got into
On
YouTube.
HellTube,
The way I
amazing.
got into YouTube, the way I got into YouTube, I think I was like, my mom had made me have a Facebook account for some reason, even though I was in like 5th grade. I don't know why.
That's illegal.
Or not even
No,
5th
I don't
grade,
know.
even younger. And then I like got on YouTube watching like, you know, dumb like animal videos. And then somehow my brain saw like SpongeBob and I was like, oh, that's probably SpongeBob. Ah ha ha ha. And it was freaking YouTube poops and I hate it a lot now.
I loved YouTube poops back in that day. But you know what I also love? It's the end of the stream! It's the end of the stream. Goodbye. Thank you for joining me on today's stream. Next stream is on Sunday, 6-hour stream starting at 12 o'clock PM.
You're welcome
Thank
for
you.
ruining. You're welcome for going to big. You're welcome for joining the stream and causing chaos. Hey, isn't it great?
What? You don't have to apologize. Don't worry about it. Goodbye. Next stream is on at 12 PM, 12 o'clock PM, 6-hour stream. Gonna be doing the Binding of Isaac, playing as the Lost until I can unlock Godhead. Don't even ask me about that 6-hour stream. Thank you for joining me today. Next stream is on Sunday.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye. Thank you.